Well, good morning, my beautiful people. It's a beautiful day to read price action. Happy Thursday, everybody. What a bloodbath yesterday was, huh? Man, didn't really expect the whole daily candle to complete to a target I had drawn out, actually, from the -4 standard deviation of this little manipulation leg, right? We just hit this overnight. Just pretty interesting here on the hourly. We're sort of like looking that. On the daily, yeah, it's kind of wild there. How many points did we move there that day? You can see there was no rally back above, no upper wick there. 700 points on NQ. Okay. The fact that we hit this liquidity mark does make me feel like today could be a smaller range candle, or we could be bouncing back up to take some buy-side liquidity. It is Thursday, so far we had a Tuesday high of the week. We hit this liquidity here. Did ES hit that? I believe ES also hit that weekly. Yeah. The weekly FEG I had marked out yesterday. Kind of wild. I didn't really think we'd do it yesterday. Thought we would have had there today, so hope everyone stayed safe and not trying to. I hope I kept people safe from trying longs at least. And the fact that there's still more targets to downside. It was the middle of the week. Still wild. How much did ES move? $121 points. Okay. See, 922. It's important to just not feel any FOMO if you did miss the move, and just stay level-headed for today. Every day, there's always another trade, and not let yesterday's yesterday affect today. Essentially, your mindset at least. So, ES, we're gapping down as well, right? So we're gonna have. I think today might be a day where we fill the opening range gap, right? In the 15-minute NQ and ES. This is just a -4 standard deviation of the, which I like to use for targets of -4 standard. It's not projection. I don't want to waste time thinking about it. Extension. Okay. So, I mean, I really do think, yeah, we could probably surge it open. I wouldn't be surprised. If we have a lot more weakness, I would be kind of surprised. I don't know. Do we have 830 SMT here? No, that's a little annoying. We had 830 news. I would have liked it more if we had like NQ take out that low. It's okay though. Okay. You can mark out midnight open. Probably quite far from it, right? Oh, not too far. I mean, it would be nice to see a trap to the downside again to throw people off. I would love to see a Judas to the downside and then up, but I don't know, we'll see. Well, create an alert in case ES does that. Okay, mark out midnight top. Yeah, we might have a reversal day. Oh yeah, you guys, for people that like the expert plan accounts at My Funded Futures, they're doing a flash sale, 25% off of expert plans and resets. So they don't really do a lot. Sometimes people ask me about that, like, do you have a code for the expert plan? Because we do like that. I like their plans the most. No consistency rules, no scaling rules, no payout caps. Probably like the easiest rules. So they're a little bit more on the expensive side because they got the best rules for people that are experienced and like want more flexibility. So if you use code Tanya Trades, you'll get 25% off the expert plan and also resets. So that's only for like the next 12 hours. They announced it, I think, yesterday at like 5 p.m., I think, something like that. So maybe, or 4 p.m. So I think not even 12 hours. It's like until 4 p.m. today. It's what is a standard deviation? Okay. So we have the 4 hour, that's what I was, from here. Literally this 4 standard deviations from that is here. We have so many civvies here. Why do I use NinjaTrader over TradingView? I like the executions faster for me, and I can copy trade between different firms, and also I like their ATM strategy, where you can just put in automatic like buying. When I click buy market, it automatically puts like whatever I want, like a 20-point stop and a 40-point target, or whatever you want to set it to. Okay, so 4 hour. The 15. There's 8:30. 8:30 open is here. There's so many civvies up here. I open. It's definitely like sort of consolidating around this level. I would like to see, firm displacements really to join longs. Otherwise, on the downside, then if we're not going to go long, then I would just probably think that like something that can't, like the candle will probably close like this today or something. I would have to play inter-range. Just like that. That's tough that this whole day just boom, crazy. Okay. So here's the open. We'll see what happens here at the open. I'll have them side by side. It's wild. That was right at 4 p.m. yesterday. Like 3:45 into 4. I want to see what time that tapped that actually. Oh, that's 40. Right here. I just want to see ES. What time did it tap that like little level? 3:55. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're going to have levels marked out for sure. How's the Dow looking nowadays? Tesla is just whatever, plus 1%. Okay, the Dow also just consolidating at the moment. Okay. Let's do this. It's too long. Okay. Like I said, I would actually like it if we had a Judas to a downside to trap people. So I would like it if it took out this and then provided a reversal, but it's all about the reactions at those levels. This is a 15-minute fair value gap that was made at the news. I'm not too sure how to feel about it, really. Oh, it's not something I would just buy blindly into for sure. The fact that this news didn't really have an SMT. Did it have it at the Dow? I don't think so. I don't think so. 40.55 and the low is made an equal low there for the Dow. Okay. Gotta lock in, you guys. I'm locking in. I'm drinking some electrolyte. Okay. This is London low. I don't think that we're out of the woods yet for downside, but I do think that like further downside in the coming days and weeks, but just on what today might do. Because yesterday was such a huge range, I hit all my like weekly targets. That's why I'm not really looking for more continuation of the downside at the moment. Take a look where Asia. I want to look at the gap down that we had. Oh, really? Not much. Okay, that's the gap down. The close, actually, is this. Still open. Now we'll go back to electronic trading hours. So midnight open and opening range gap fill for NQ pretty close to each other. But here for ES, oh wait, this is midnight open. So far the first 7 minutes we've dropped down a bit, but we haven't taken out really any low. Shout out to Trader Tom. What are your thoughts? What's up, Sam? Tom Hoggard, I'm guessing you're mentioning that, right? Yeah, I posted on Twitter. I didn't take a look at what people commented, but super sad, right? So Tom Hoggard, the author of Best Loser Wins, which is one of my favorite trading books for sure for psychology. It's probably definitely top 5. He has been trading for many years, and he started a Telegram channel 6 years ago, and he was live trading. Basically, he sent out audio links, and he would be calling out when he was going long or short. And he traded also the DAX, basically the German stock market and the London stock market, into futures, London futures and things like that, right? He traded more assets than I did, and he's he announced on his Telegram he's done. He's done with the Telegram. He's done live streaming. Super sad because the hate comments got to him, and he posted. I'm in his Telegram channel because I liked his book and I entered. I only listened in a couple times to his live trading because he doesn't trade ICT concepts and I do, and I'm not too sure what his strategy exactly is because I read his psychology book. But I really liked how he conducted himself. He'd always be yelling out these levels, super focused, super calm. If he took a loss, no big deal. Really is able. He would always write these little diary entries after a losing day and what he was doing and his thought process. But anyway, he posted some of the nasty comments he got after just a losing day. And he mentioned, like, yeah, 13 winning days, nothing, nothing, no one says anything nice, which is true. I've experienced that. And then you get a losing day and all these clowns are on you. And he's just like, it's not worth it for him. So he's done with it, which is crazy. He's done with his, he grew his Telegram channel to like 38,000 people in 6 years. So that's sad. But, whatever is best for him, wish him the best. He does like workshops where he does presentations in person. I really like his series, actually. It's on YouTube. Pretty much talking about how to be a good trader, you kind of have to go against, what's natural psychology. Like, your brain is actually protecting you from the feeling of loss and things like that. And that's why you feel all these like emotions. It's trying to protect you from danger. And your brain doesn't really know the difference between, like, the NASDAQ and a lion. But anyway, I wish him the best. Yeah, I read some of the comments. Yeah, it was really nasty. Yeah. Sometimes you do feel like you can't win when you're in the public eye, but I don't know. Definitely have my fair share of moments too. But I'm staying here as long as I can. I appreciate everybody watching and supporting. But yeah. There's not much left to be said. I get it. Being in the public eye is tough. I mean, it makes sense why sometimes like ICT is laying low. Because it's not worth it sometimes, right? So we didn't really, really interesting here. We didn't take out a low there. They both look kind of the same. I would have wanted an SMT on the downside. So I'm still waiting, I guess. There's 2 more minutes in this 15-minute candle. I'm checking out the 1 minute. Yeah, this isn't really something I'm so interested in, at the moment. Like, I'm not going to just buy this 1 minute structure shift because it came into a 15-minute FEG, it's not worth the risk for me. I don't think so. It didn't really take out any like 15-minute sell side. Came into a fair value gap, but I don't really, like I said, didn't know how to feel about this fair value gap because I don't trust that as a structure shift yet, really. So let's keep watching. See what happens. Was that the right choice for me or not? I think there's plenty of time left in the session. This 5 minute, yeah, there's a 5 minutes to be above. Makes sense that it had some rejection there. Yeah, I can sort of frame it both ways there, so I don't think it's a higher probability type of trade. So let's continue to watch. What I really would want to see for longs is this hit taken out. So I do wonder if this is going to fail. I also do wonder if we're going to have just consolidation day, seek and destroy day. It's a possibility. Since we had a huge candle yesterday. I'm gonna have to take lower risk, lower sizing today, even though, you know, early in the week I wanted today to be my higher sizing today. What can I do? Nothing. So we already hit my weekly levels to the downside, so I have to be careful. So I'm glad I filtered that out, that long out, right? Let's see if it goes for a London low. Or does it just like sort of just take out this low is fine too. The 8:30 data low, could be going for that for sure. Just not sure how clean it's gonna be. Pause before taking out that low. For a minute. Okay. So it's in the middle of the range. Didn't take out any buy side or sell side on the 15 minute, which is why I'm sort of just standing at bay right now. It's 9:48. We have the 9:50 to 10:10 macro coming up soon. We'll see if something happens. I think I saw someone say, like, we should guess the hat of the day. Because I was wearing a Yankees hat last couple of days. No hat today. Maybe in the coming days. I do have some cool hats. Alright, that low was taken on the 15 minute just now in Q. So anyone that mistakenly thought that this was a 2022 model, that's a stop out for them. That's not, when people go on Twitter and they're like, it doesn't work, look at this. It's just like, that's not the 2022 model. That's not what it is. You have to have some more context. You can't just go like on the 1 minute. If no sell side was really taken, so that's not really strong fair value out. 15 there. So, yes, didn't take that low. Interesting. So far, pretty much like the first 15 minutes of the day. Kind of ranging, right? Nothing to write home about so much on ES, at least. Look at that. Hmm. So I do wonder if NQ is going to continue towards these lows. At the 950 macro now. I wonder if it rejects from this order block. The 30-second. Yep. The 3-minute fair value gap, 2-minute fair value gap is rejecting from. How likely it goes through these lows here. Maybe I will find a trade there. I'm not too sure. NQ definitely weaker than ES in that sense, right? NQ's definitely weaker there, because ES is not even really low day yet. NQ is like just by its lows. I'm not in anything. I would have liked to see some sort of FEG for me to get into something here. Since we don't know if it just. Yeah. Quarter block play, sure. Mm-hmm. 34. Yeah, cool. Honestly, I'm just happy to keep reading it correctly at least. Now you have the breaker here, close below. Yeah, 15 seconds, sure. Fair value gap. Probably goes for these lows. Meanwhile, ES really is barcoding. Interesting. So maybe NQ will provide the SMT for longs. I don't know. Okay. There's that 8:30 data low was hit. So 950 macro delivered pretty nicely then. Had to switch to 30-second forward though, right? This market is pretty volatile. Or even the 15-second, right? With this here. Second distribution entry. Okay, that's London low was hit. That's the people that did take that short. We outlined why that might not be a good area for longs. So now London low is being taken by NQ. ES yet to get there. So I wonder if will it get there? Will it catch up? Or will this end up being a smart money divergence? What do you guys think? It does seem like ES is starting to catch up here. So it's starting to look weaker. Okay, so we're down 0.3% there. On NQ. Yeah, quite the move lower there. This is ES. Here's NQ. What's the heat map looking like, I wonder? Hit that like button. I think doing pretty good reading the tape today. Okay. So most of tech is slightly red. Nvidia is down. How much? Let's see. Down 4%. Okay. So the leader is not leading anymore. Yeah, so does it? Guess so. It really just broke below. What's the weekly look like on Nvidia? Yeah, it's dipping into this. Wow, look at how that weekly closed, by the way. This volume imbalance. Okay. Tesla's up 1.5%, Amazon's down 1%, Google's down 2%, Microsoft's down 1.6%, Apple's down 1.4%. So all in all, it's kind of interesting how NQ then is only down like, oh, now it's down 1%. Yeah. Wow, it's down 3% like a minute ago. All right, well, ES is crossing down London low. Caught up there. So we're just having continued weakness in the indices so far today. No signs of any reversals. So I hope people are staying safe out there. Call your mom. We're still going down. Okay. Well. What about the Dow? The Dow. Yeah, I guess we have SMTs with the Dow there because the Dow is just kind of near the highs of the day. All right. Well, don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Let me check. Tanya, can you explain the difference of change in state and delivery and market structure shift? Yeah. Change in state and delivery doesn't really, you don't need to wait for a swing high to be broken. You're waiting for essentially, liquidity change and then an order block to be created. For market structure shift, you're waiting for specifically swing high or swing low to be broken. Yeah, we're just dripping. Okay. I don't know where we're headed then. We're gonna have another huge day to the downside? Possibly. I didn't expect that. Another one. Let me think. Really, the midpoint of this order block on the weekly is the last line in the sand. It looks like we are like pretty much right near that. 64.75. Otherwise, we might literally go for this low here. Go back to wow, we're back in the 1800s now. That's definitely going to be in headlines. Okay, we broke the 9,000 level though. Okay, 964. 75. Mean threshold of weekly opening. Yes, what you doing? Yeah, I mean, I think as long as this week we close below this weekly fair value gap, it's likely that we have continued downside in the coming weeks. And we have to be actually pretty cognizant of the fact that we move faster at downside. So it can happen very quickly. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes, now. Looking for more levels. I mean, yeah, these are lows in an imbalance. So we could totally go for these lows. We have continued weakness, which we are, right? Look at the 4 hours. No green candles at all. Wait, where is this 4 hour? Looks like we are going towards this initial consolidation. I feel like we completed it on NQ, did we not? Yeah. That was sort of this was my target. This is harder liquidity to get through because it's jagged. I would think, at least. So we'll pause and wait and see right now. This is a 5-minute. So we had, no Judas still upside again today. I mean, yesterday there was a small one, actually. There was a tiny one yesterday for the 15-minute. But today we didn't really even have one. We didn't even attempt to fill the gap again, right? So very, very bearish again. Might have to just find little imbalances to participate in for more downside, really. Even though that's not what I came in thinking I'd do. I just have to adjust based on the price action. Right? We just continuing this bleed lower right now. It's 10:08. Okay. It's completely breaking that last line in the sand right now. We're going lower for NQ. Yeah. Just like, where are we going again? Where are we targeting? This daily candle is 700 points, which is insane, by the way. How many did we do so far today? 360. Okay. Let me just measure it one more time. 380. Okay. Yeah, likely we're gonna have a similar day then. There's no reason to get into any longs. I'm like looking for these levels, potential levels. It's the midpoint of this, just the low. You could go for the low. How many points would that even be here? Maybe like 800 points, which is crazy. This low is 640. Ooh, it's like the June low. That's the June low, actually. Is there a monthly fair value gap there? No. I mean, it's looking like a huge engulfing candle so far. I wouldn't be surprised if this month, right? We still have until the end of the month. We wicked above last month. Yeah, we can go for the June low. That's about 300 points away. Now, how are we going to position ourselves for that, though? Absolutely zero rallies to premium, right? Kind of like yesterday. Strong trend lower. So much weakness. And you just kind of have to find those little pockets of imbalance then. I didn't do it yesterday, but I feel like I can try it today. I feel more comfortable today for some odd reason. You know, the other 2 minute, that candle that broke that, what would that look like? We're gonna go for the June low, you guys. Hey, maybe. That would be a huge, huge stop. Like, literally have to do like three micros. Hold. I need to think more. Yeah. It's not even coming back into this imbalance. That's how heavy it is. Insane. What if you just, what if you entered on the order block? Yeah. What's ES doing? ES reached into it. Oh my gosh, so annoying. You can count that as an SMT. Should I count that as an SMT and then just get in? I know my friend does that. That's like, what's your stop? Is your stop the SMT high? The 2 minute high here. It's tough. Gotta make your decisions. That 2 minute. Not in that one, but. I might try ES. Why not? ES short. It's a better stop. It's like 10 points to make like 50, right? Need to think about that for a minute. You gotta be brave then. I might wait for this candle to close. Well, let's wait for that candle to close. Yeah, I don't like how that candle closed there. Go back on the 15. Yeah, ES is rallying. I read that. I'm glad I didn't rush into that one. Wonder if we get up here again. ES back at London low. Do we have SMTs there? Dow's just going higher, you guys. Might be worth just trying the long up to here, back to London low. I gotta get it together right now. Gotta lock in. Up or down? Up or down? Direction. Choose your direction. Lower, probably. Probably still lower. Yeah, I'm only gonna go for the shorts today. I'm not trying to do a reversal or anything, so let's see. Okay. Just looking at the 5, there's no signs that we're shifting actually higher. I'd rather not do anything on the 1 in that regard when there's so many civvies above. In regards to longs on the 1 minute. I just don't want to do that. Get rejected here. So don't see what's getting bought up here on ESO. Is this it? A 4-hour. I get it, I guess. Yeah. Pausing at the initial consolidation. Order block for a moment. I guess I'll just wait then on the 30-second for ES to show weakness again. And then I'll just join on the downside. I'm watching the 30-second here. ES is down 0.3%, NQ is down 1% right now. Okay. It's the leg of the move lower. This would be the 50% mark at London low. So maybe NQ does reach this. Keep an eye out. Okay. So I'm really just waiting for like a 30-second shift back lower for me to join the move to the downside. I'd like this to get inverted. Use some SMTs there. Yeah. So we're gonna just tape read that for a moment to see. Yeah. Anything on that end. So far, it's holding. I'd rather have a displacement through that. So I'd also wait for a 30-second fair value gap to the downside too. And that's not really happening yet. Looks like it could go to the 50% mark here, London low. Get back up there. It's kind of just tape reading at the moment because nothing really happened where I'm interested, where price followed exactly what I thought, like my plan. So let's find out here what's gonna happen. 5-minute. 15-minute. Finally have your little like swing high all the way up here. Now getting broken on the one. It's just crazy how huge these ranges are. I'm just like thinking about out. Oh, if you entered here on the 32nd, you would still need like a 30-point stop at least. Okay. So where's midnight? Midnight opens here. Okay, cool. If it ends up really being strong here and inverting it, then I might flip to long. I don't know. Have to see. We have to like invert this 15-minute fair value gap that broke the low. I think that this is a pretty important PDA right now. It's the FEG that broke the London low. So far I rallied into London low, right? 50% of that. Okay. I kind of want to make this like a dot. Okay. That's the 15-minute, right? So far it's pausing there. Doesn't mean that's done with the upside move though, because there's no indication of it shifting yet. 1 minute fair value gap. Broke highs here. Some people are probably, those that are bullish, this is like a 1 minute breaker in FEG here. Decisions to be made there. So I can sort of see both sides right now, but we're holding up strong. We need to wait for more data here. I'd rather see some sort of shift with a inversion or bearish fair value gap to get involved on the downside. And it's not really. In fact, this is a jagged low. So it's a jagged low. So now maybe 2022 model to the upside. I don't know. I need to take a minute to think about that. ES is a lot stronger there, right? Actually. Looks like I might have to flip to longs. It's rough. Cause I keep like, it's hard. I keep flip flopping. How's Nvidia looking? ES is probably back to, back to break even on the day. Yeah, NQ's getting bought up there. It's just insane. It's just like, yeah, I missed it, but it's just like the amount of risk I would have to take in for 50 points, to take for, where is that midnight open, that gap fill? Yeah. Are we gonna get all the way up there? I don't know yet because we're still like the midpoint of the 15-minute fair value gap for the Sydney, so that's why I'm sort of pausing and waiting. I'm not very comfortable with this right now. I'd rather for NQ to invert that. See, ES just did. Right, and ES, this is the change in state delivery that anyone's asking. Person that was asking, because this is the candle that took the liquidity. Now we closed above it. Same thing for NQ, in that sense. Well, in that sense, no, because it's two candles here. Okay, I have to make decisions here. Or I could wait until 10:50 macro. Chat! What's going on, chat? Make the play for me, give me a play. Just joking. Yeah. Okay. We're back above that London low. I think I should just wait until the 10:50 macro, then I'm really gonna see. First off, this 15-minute candle will be done. And I'll see if we retrace. It's just hard for me to really. I'm hesitating because you have to be really quick, and then you also have to be right about your stop, right? You can just get in and especially when I'm not too sure about the price action at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until 10:50 macro. $9.50 macro, it did work out what I said. Okay. This is what the hourly looks like so far on ES, NQ. Okay. Yeah, I would really like for NQ to close above this. Otherwise, then it's a no for me for longs. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait. Continue watching. You're having some sort of 30-second shift finally. Perhaps. Find out this next candle, I guess. Okay, let's take a look at NQ. NVIDIA. Tesla's up 3.5%. NVIDIA down 3%. Okay. Pretty much only Tesla is up. Yeah. This is no displacement. There's no trade there for the downside. So, now I'm just gonna wait and see if this gets inverted on the 15, basically. We had her, okay. Yeah. On ES, it did happen. We inverted that and we created a change in state and delivery. And ES is a stronger one. Wait until 10:50, I guess. Or wait until this 15-minute candle. There's still plenty of time. If we're heading up here, there's going to be plenty of time. If we're getting down here, there's plenty of time also. So, just about framing the stop loss. Okay, looks like it is doing quite well here. So far, we'll see how it closes. Will it close above? Don't need that. I don't need that anymore. Don't want to have too much here. What is this one? London low. Does the low of this candle match up with the high of this one? Pretty close. Just waiting to see this. You know, ES is way more likely to come back up, I guess. You see on ES. We'll have to see if it crosses back up of this with a fair value gap, then everything below will be balanced pretty much. Right? Yeah. It's not right now. I definitely feel like this action's crazy. Volatile times we're living in. Definitely gonna go for micros if I get into anything, just because it's gonna help me. First off, there's larger ranges anyway, and second off, it'll definitely help my mental. 5 more minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Doesn't really look like very strong at the moment, but we'll see. Meh. Yeah. Failing there. at the moment. Okay. Yeah, we had a deep retracement today, so pretty crazy. I'll have an alert if we cross above this for ES. If we do, pretty much everything here below will be balanced already, so I could probably then frame a trade back up to midnight open and such. If it starts failing, then I'll look for lower prices, but as of right now, it's holding. Holding up, what's this 15-minute candle doing on NQ? 3 more minutes left. $107.75. Okay, here ES is crossing up. Let's see if it creates a displacement here. And NQ is starting to close above this. So, in that case, if it does give me some kind of long, I'd probably rather go for the ES long. Okay, yep. We're going higher, most likely. Now it's time to frame the trade. It's literally like nothing. It's like a volume imbalance. Which is annoying. Maybe it runs without me. What you do, NQ? Closed above that 15-minute candle. 15-minute FEG. This is all balanced now. Really, I think we just have to take the 1 minute FEG. Probably, if this one closes. Probably just gonna have to do that. Not too sure. See how it closes. There's a 3 minute here. Okay, that did not create it. So, we'll probably end up going for the long ES. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try that. If this doesn't work, it's gonna just be, like, comedic, I guess. Okay. I'm in that long right there. That fair value gap. I'm gonna go for midnight open. And the stop is simply, here. See, 5 MES. I can afford more than that. Okay. Cool. Okay, I can afford more than that, so I added. Let's see, you guys. What do you guys think? The stop is going to be here because it's like 3 PDRs failing here. Yeah. The 2R. So, okay. Very stressful for sure. Let's see how it goes though. Just make sure everything's in Gucci. Okay. Okay. It's going Gucci so far, you guys. I'm just making sure all my accounts are Gucci. And then I'll put it up. But it's going good so far. Yeah, I'm gonna go for midnight open. Alright. You left that really well. We'll have to see what happens. Okay. 84, right? Already 5 handles were handled, which is good. 1050 macro. It's going decently. Where is this? Okay. Right, like I said, I peak MES. You know, got filled. Nice reaction already. I do anticipate really just to continue. I would think so. Take a partial for sure. 5 handles are handled. I'm just gonna wait until this 15-minute candle closes, I would say. Right, we have 8 minutes and it's already very strong. It wicked below. Had an immediate rebalance there. Okay. We'll see. I definitely should think about where do 3P theories now fail. If I think that this is a low resistance liquidity run, it's like 1, 2, 3, so I can definitely move my stop up a bit, I think. Okay. Yeah. You take a small partial as you have we're up already very quickly. I wouldn't really like it to be how would you say? Okay, partial. Just need to make sure. Okay, make sure I now lower this. Okay. So far, so good. Like I said, there was no reason to FOMO on the way up here. I literally joined after I had some confirmations. I think we could further now move the stop up pretty much to here. This is on the 5-minute, right? I don't think that we should return below this 5-minute. As well as on the 1-minute, this is where 3P arrays have failed. It's 1, 2, and a fair value gap here, and volume balance, right? So basically where it got filled at. It is very much moving towards the upside. I'm just gonna hold the rest. Let me just see. Maybe take another partial there. Yeah. Kind of want to hold it. There's 6 minutes left in this. Yeah, I kind of want to hold it. Pretty nerve-wracking though. Okay, for sure. This is a high from. Is this London high though? Nah, I'm gonna hold it. There's plenty of space up here, I would think, and the market's very, very strong at the moment. And I'm just gonna hold it to my final target, a midnight open. It's not like I'm aiming for much more than that, I guess. And I'm gonna move my stop down up to 68.25, just a 3-point stop. Since I am moving my stop, I should probably partial a little bit more, right? I don't know. 1054. I'd probably feel like trash if it came back to my stop, right? What's NQ doing? It's going higher. I'll have NQ 930 here. $968. Yeah, my stop is the low of this candle. 68. Should be that, right? Oh, and MES is slightly different, so I'll just keep it like that. Okay. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, I'm holding that. Okay. We're at the start of the next. Oh, okay, we have that. It's the low of this candle now. 68. Ooh. It could literally retrace back into this 15-minute FEG and then I get stopped. I don't know. Let's see how this closes. Does it close above this? That's all I care about right now. Yeah, we're pushing. Okay. We'll see. My target is midnight open, so we'll see if it gets there. It's funny how even though you could be up a lot of money, you can still be a little stressed about it. You can be immediately up in your trade, still be a little stressed. I did get a decent entry for sure. When I was managing the other orders, though, I did end up adding more and I had to get rid of it. Okay. Here. Okay, let's see. So, we'll find out. I'm gonna have a drink of water. As it's spooling. I feel like it's just spooling. Spool. Spool, bro. Let's go target. By the time I change the style, it's probably gonna... Okay, here we go. You got it. Everybody watching is like, Tanya, please. Please, just take it off. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. It's very... I just want to kind of stick to the plan, right? The plan was to take it to here. So I'm gonna stick to the plan. Let's go, just need one more point. 2 more ticks, half a point. When it does that, I actually hate it. I hate it so much when it does that. I think on ES it probably did like 1 tick. Alright, that's the point where I'm like, I'll probably partial that, right? Probably take some off there. I give it 1 more minute, actually. Give it 1 more minute. Just 2 more points. Look how close it is to this. Oops, so sorry. 1 more point. Bruh. 1 more point. 1 more point. 2 more ticks. 2 more ticks. Target hit. There we go, everybody. Target smashed. We done. Alright, great. Oh, God. Alright, well, what a crazy, crazy morning. I was indecisive for most of it until I got my confirmation for the upside where for the 1050 macro essentially, right? And Q closed above that and I decided, hey, if ES closes above this high, with an imbalance, which it did, had like that little tiny FEG here, but there was a volume imbalance there that I decided to, buy into. And then when I was looking at my other accounts, I realized, oh, it didn't go through because I put the wrong leader and I added, and then the one I had added to, got my average like around here, but that's fine. 2R smashed right there. Like I had said, there was no reason to feel FOMO even on this like on the down, way down, and the down, way up. I missed all of that. I got in here for the continuation. After I finally felt I had an idea on the direction. So, that was good. That was a good time. Welcome, Mickey, to the Bagel Club. Now the question is, and it's quite possible now, is this the Thursday reversal? Will we have more upside to come? Well, it's 11, so it's London close right now. Let's see what happened with... I'm happy I got ES, because NQ did not reach that yet, but it reached a little high here that people probably could have taken off. And did it reach 930's open or 930's high? Not yet. Okay. Well, we took ES today. 10 MES. Pretty happy about that. For about, what was that, like 14 points or so? Random target, though. And it's 11, so it's London close. Okay, so the question of the matter is now, was that the Thursday shift? Are we getting more upside? I would say no, because look at how this hourly closed just now on NQ. We didn't even close back above this one, which would be the change of state delivery. You kind of do have it in ES, but who knows? Maybe that was just all the liquidity it needed now. It is difficult when the structures are different like that, but I think I need more information. I would probably wait for, NQ would need to get back above here with a displacement that is convincing, right? Then you'd have like a breaker, block, and a displacement. But right now, not really, right? So I'm happy I took ES there. And the reasoning behind was simply a stronger structure, and it was down maybe like 0.3% on the day, while NQ is down 1%. So, and also, what was really causing the lead down is tech, right? I wonder RTY, by the way. I want to check out RTY, which is the small caps. They have been doing quite well while tech has been bleeding, right? So that's rotation in the marketplace. It's today. Okay. Interesting. I never really traded RTY, but, maybe in the future. You see, it's actually never went to all-time highs as, NQ did. Could potentially go for it, in the coming weeks. For people that like bullish action. What's up, Mickey? Okay, I'm already in the bagel club too long. It's a wrong notification. Please check my message there. Thank you for the donation. That's wild. Okay, let me check for the message. Or is my assistant here? Can you check the message? Oof. I feel a little relieved that... Okay, here we go, Mickey. Oh, what? Oh, okay, yeah, you sent your bagel member message because you're a member for 2 months. Welcome. And I mean, shout out to you. I got my first payout ever yesterday for $27,000. Can't believe it. I'm tagging you today on Twitter. Yo, that is the best. I love that. Tag me on Twitter for sure. I'm gonna retweet you. That's so cool. Congrats. That's awesome. Bagel Club out here winning and eating. Let's go. And also just like, who here caught longs with me, by the way? Congrats, bro. Wow, what the heck? See anything else? You didn't have to but thanks for the donation too. Big Tech 90 says, I'm forever in debt to Tanya Trades. Oh, well, no, you're not, but that's funny. You know, I appreciate the nice messages. It really helps me stay around. Lunch is on me. Haha. Wow, thank you so much. Wow. Holy crap. What is AED? Like, what country is that? United Arab Emirates. Wow. So cool. Wow. UAE. Thank you so much. I appreciate it because, like, I don't know. It's really cool when you get, like, someone that doesn't even, like, really know you give you a donation, you know. It's really cool. It makes me feel like I do make a little bit of a difference maybe if I help you remain calm as I'm trying to soothe myself as well. But really cool. We had basically caught from here to here. The stop was there, right? It was lit. You know, now the question is, what are we gonna do later in the day? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna trade the afternoon. Like I said, what's the daily look like, by the way? That is a difficult daily candle to be trading, actually. Such a small body. It could very potentially just come back down here and, like, it close like this, kind of, you know? Like, I do think that today would probably be a smaller body candle. I don't see it. You know, then we'll have, for Friday, we'll have the daily fair value gap as a reference. Oh, Richie James, you're so nice. You deserve to feel great. You're such a help. I'm an old man learning the ICT method ways for a while, and you've taught me so much in your analysis of patience. You're really awesome. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely felt the pressure today, you guys, because I don't know, I didn't take a trade yesterday on stream, and then whatever. Monday was not a good day for me, so I was like, alright, it's Thursday, it's my time to shine. I think that's the donation I read earlier. It is always a little delayed. Just, that's how it works. Yeah, thank you. So, that's how I, like, don't miss something, because I'm typically, if I'm in a trade, I'm, like, not reading the chat, because there's hella people trying to fade me and call me cloud, whatever. Like, it's just a distraction, or maybe just they say something weird. Like, they like my forehead, or whatever they say. Cheers to everyone that caught longs. Well, I think the toughest part was definitely in the last couple of minutes, and I was like, 2 more ticks. That's always so hard when it closes like this. And I literally said, I'll give you 1 more minute, and it did give it to me. So otherwise, you know, sometimes it's just not worth the extra point of holding. Maybe it will retrace more, you don't know. And for me, it's just not worth the anxiety in front of like thousands of people. And then, you know, there's always that extra layer. That's how it works. Kind of wild here. Wild child. You know, I was really trying to read that price action. I was thinking, oh, okay, we were probably not going to retrace. Thank God I waited for the reaction here. Because at first I was thinking about shorting this. And I said, let me wait until the candle closed. And it closed like pretty much at the filling it up, inverting it. Not really inverting it, like, but it closed pretty strongly in it. And I was like, that's not for me. You know, I'm sure some people entered on the inversion, but at that point, I really was not sure if we were going to just retrace deeply and continue. And I'd rather just wait for some more confirmation. And it just shows, like, you can always find another trade. Literally moved this much, I still caught a nice winner. And no drawdown at all, actually. So that's the best. When you're sitting, you're not sitting, it goes directly to your take profit in, right? How long did that take? I could just take the measuring. I just take the ruler. And you can go from here to here, and it says 11 minutes. Pretty nice. Okay. Well, today's Thursday. Stay safe, everyone. You do have the flash sale for my funded futures going on literally, I think, only until like 3 p.m. today for their expert accounts. If you use code Tanya Trades, you'll get 25% off. And the perks of that, I like their expert accounts, is that there's no scaling rules. So they're a little bit more expensive because there's no scaling rules. There's no payout caps. And there's no minimum profit days. And it's based on like 14 calendar days. So you don't have to like get a certain amount of winning days to withdraw, essentially. It's just every 14 calendar days and you can decide whether or not to withdraw. So that's cool. But yeah, that's going on. They don't really do their expert sales often. Like they may do it like, I can't remember the last one. Maybe like a month or over a month ago. So if you're interested in that, having less restrictions, check them out. How much do I typically risk on the expert challenge accounts? So I take the 150Ks, and really it depends. I have a separate risk management protocol on my YouTube channel, so I think you should check that out. It's like a whole PowerPoint I did. It's like risk management for prop firms, but essentially it depends on the conditions I think are going to happen for the day and whether or not I think it's high resistance or low resistance. And if it's low resistance and I kind of have a clear mind, if everything's lining up, it's the end of the week, the liquidity has not been hit yet, et cetera, I'm like going higher on my risk. If it's a normal day, then I'll probably risk like 450. And then if it's high resistance liquidity conditions, then I'll risk half of that. So I do it in terms of the drawdown. So I'll be like, typically I divide the max drawdown by 10. So 4,500 is the 150Ks. Then I'll divide that by 10, and that'll be my typical risk because then I'll need like 10 losing trades in a row. And then there's other protocols I do. So I would just say, like, check out that video. The maximum number of accounts for my funded futures you could have for funded accounts are 3. Yeah. So, congrats to people who are long today, and also if you caught money short, then congrats to winners today. Pretty fun day. Not really. It was kind of stressful. That's life. We have all these BISIs up here, but I don't know if this is actually going to do much now. Just on the fact that I can't really see much more on the daily candle. What is this happening? So I'm going to chill. And then I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Bye.